Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm going to get straight to the point. This is the Ethera guide, the quest guide. Let's go ahead and get started. So first, what you're going to do is you're going to head back to the new kind of building area that was added recently, and you're going to want to talk to this plant dude. After you talk to him, you're going to be like, are you immortal or whatever, and then can I have your muffin? He's going to give you the muffin. If you have inventory space, he'll give you the muffin. Once you get the muffin, you're going to go ahead and take it back outside of this area, down to where Vincent is, which is right here, and he will teleported back here, and you're just gonna be like, quest ornate key, I sure do, and you're gonna get this quest. It's gonna want you to find the ornate key. Now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna head down to the pit. Once you're in the pit, you're gonna head down into the reanimated slime area, and once you're in the reanimated slime area, you're gonna head back to where this door was that went to an area that everybody thought was like gonna be a new area or like the pit expansion, but instead there's gonna be this sort of dungeon. Right now it's currently in progress, but assuming that someone isn't doing it, for some reason only one person can do it at a time, it's really dumb. So I recommend that you find a server with very few people in it, or at least very few people at the door, and then you just sit here and spam C until the person in there is done, and then you'll get in, and you'll have to hope that you get in before someone else does that's also spamming C. But once you're in there, you're gonna do a little dungeon. Basically the rest of this video is gonna be that dungeon. It was my first run, so it's slow, but I honestly could not be asked to sit here and wait for someone to be done and do it again. But honestly, it's fine. I'll just speed it up a little bit. It'll show you where everything's at and what you have to do. And then the clip after that will be the Ethera boss fight. And I'll try to explain the Ethera boss fight a little bit with gameplay in the background. But yeah, it's basically all you do. This is how you get the key. Oh wait, also I'll tell you what to do with the key. So once you have the key, you're going to want to go ahead and head to Colosseum. Once you're at the Colosseum, you're going to want to go ahead and click the complete ornate key, and it's going to give you another quest from her when you talk to her again. And it's going to be ornate duel. You're going to go ahead and claim this quest, and then after you claim the quest, you'll be able to go ahead and actually duel her, which will teleport you to the Ethera Dungeon. But before that, I'm going to go ahead and play the pit dungeon so you guys can see how to get the key. Basically, once you enter the dungeon, all you're going to do is just follow what it says at the top. For me right now, it says find the lever, so obviously I started looking for the lever, and there's the lever location right there. And now it says find a way up, so I turn around, I can see a way up, I start going up. You got to be careful because some of the mobs are actually hidden in the dark, and I actually missed a part from before this, but before this you're going to have to kill some mobs right after you enter, and it'll open up the gate. But it's super self-explanatory. If you can't complete it, you're honestly like, you shouldn't be playing video games. But yeah, it's super easy to complete. And right here I'm looking for, I couldn't find the reanimated pit guards because I actually passed him. He was hidden in the darkness, so I think they should brighten this area up a little bit, to be honest. But yeah, I ended up doing everything. I made it just in time. If you want to skip this part, the video should be segmented, so you can just skip this. But I really recommend watching it so you know where everything's at. But yeah, it's pretty easy if you know what you're doing. After this will be the Ethera fight. As for the Ethera fight, this fight can actually be really annoying if you don't know what you're doing, but I think I have the attack pattern down a little bit. It's going to take some trial and error for you to actually be able to get it down 100%, but at first she always starts with this telegraphed move. You're just going to want to run away. If you actually run really far away from her, it'll like cut the telegraph move short. And every time she does that ground slam, she stands still for a little bit and doesn't attack, so you can use that as a window to attack. But basically, the rotation is it's 2 of those slashes like that right there, and then a ground slam. So you want to bait out the 2 slashes while running around her, and then bait out the ground slam, which you can move slightly away from her. And even though you're in the effect of the ground slam, you're actually outside of the radius, so you can't be hit. And you can go ahead and just get some hits on her after that. I'm not sure how well this is going to work with other classes, but this was my fight. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up because this fight took like, I think 4 minutes or something. It's a pretty long fight. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and speed it up, and that'll be the end of the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you're new. I post whenever I can on updates. And yeah, I'll just leave you guys with the rest of this fight. See you guys later.